Hey, welcome to this video. You're arrived here, you're probably searching for a review of TakeLessons, so I'll go over how it works and give you my 2 cents whether I think it's a good use of your time. I'm always coming with videos like this, so consider subscribing. And if you'd like my free training on the number one simplest, fastest way to earn a full-time income from home, working part-time hours, all I have to do is click the link below. You'll see my email opted page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training if you want. TakeLessons, let's dive in. So what this is basically is a platform that connects students with people who have some sort of expertise in a particular area. You have a subject that you can teach. So maybe you know a little bit about how to play the guitar, or you could speak Spanish or woodworking, or it could be an academic subject even like math or academic writing or chemistry. There are over 300 subjects. You don't necessarily have to have a degree or any credentials, but you should kind of be the expert on your particular topic, because people are paying for your knowledge. So I don't think this is something where you can just kind of wing it and read one chapter ahead of the class. I think you actually have to kind of be an expert already. But if you are an expert on some subject area, the sign up process is pretty straightforward. You just go to Teach with Us. You'll come to this page and get started, and I'll take you through the process. And choose your subject, enter your name and email, password. You do need to be eligible to work in the U.S., so it's for U.S. residents only. Once you're logged in, you'll complete a profile with your experience you have, any credentials or certificates or degrees. You can include photos of yourself and also an introductory video of yourself. I would at least have an introductory video. Your profile also, it'll show any reviews you have and your ratings. Students get to rate you. Obviously, when you're first getting started, you won't have any reviews, but over time, hopefully, they accumulate. Also, you'll want to fill out your calendar with availability. You get to set your own rates. Whether you want to charge $10 an hour or $100 an hour, that's completely up to you. I'd look around at other profiles in your subject and see what other teachers are charging. That'll help kind of give you a ballpark figure. You don't want to charge too much because no one will use your services, but you also don't want to undercharge as well. You also have to do a background check before you can get started teaching, and that'll take about a week to get that done. And there's a $20 fee for that. Now, to get jobs on here, to be honest, you don't really have that much control over whether you get selected. It's kind of in the students' hands. Now, when I say students, I mean these can be adults of any age, but so it's kind of just a matter of playing the waiting game. Students will use their search bar. They have different filters. Hopefully you're ranking near the top of the search results page on here, and your profile is impressive enough for people to book lessons with you. Once a student has booked a lesson with you, you'll be alerted in your email inbox and through text. You have 48 hours to accept. Some of these lessons can be online, some can be in person. For online lessons, you'll need, obviously some sort of PC, personal computer, some type of webcam. And really, you should have a microphone as well, because most PC audio isn't that great. I mean, unless it's on a Mac, you could probably get away with, just using a Mac's audio, because their audio is quite good. But any other PC, you'll definitely need a microphone. And these online lessons can be it could be one-on-one, or it could be in groups of up to 5 students at a time. Which is ideal because you're getting paid the same either way. So you might as well, try to land, 5 students at a time. Then you're making really good money. 5 times $30 an hour is $150 an hour, for example. So also, you can also conduct offline lessons. That's where a student would come to your place, or you could go over to their place. I think it's better to go to their place just because liability concerns. Some subjects do lend themselves better to in-person. Music theory, for example, probably could be done online, but actually teaching someone to play a musical instrument, I think it would be better if you're actually there in person, I assume. And you could charge more for in person. So as far as the pay, you get paid out weekly directly to your bank account. And just to get an idea of the typical pay on here, just go to Glassdoor, type in Glassdoor salaries, take lessons, and you'll notice generally people are earning between $20 to $30 an hour, depending on the subject. Now, this is important. TakeLessons will take a fee. So the way the commission structure works is when a student is just getting started with you, TakeLessons will take a 40% fee. Once they've completed 5 lessons with you, that drops to 30%, and then 20%. Gradually, it drops to 10%. But they have to actually be a student for at least 15 lessons, more than 15 lessons to get that to 10%. So it definitely pays to retain students. You don't want kind of like this churn and burn happening where you're getting new students and they're leaving. You want to retain students if you can to get this fee down. A lot of people have complained about that, a lot of teachers, about the fee. But if you think about it, TakeLessons is doing all the marketing for you. They're taking payments for you. They're collecting payments, so you're not having to go chase down students. They're doing a lot for you, so it is kind of a fair deal. All in all, it's a perfectly good website. Just understand, aside from the fee, there are other cons with websites like this. You're not guaranteed any work at all. You're an independent contractor, which means you're responsible for your own hours, your own equipment. You don't get any benefits, and you're not really earning that much per hour. If you think about all the work involved in preparation, preparation it took for you to learn the subject, and then also pre-class, in between classes, preparing lesson plans. And you're still trading time for dollars at the end of the day. So it becomes kind of like a job at the end of the day, except you get to work from home. That's really the only difference. But as long as you're okay with that, you can go ahead and check out TakeLessons if you want. It gets my stamp of approval. But look, maybe you're here not necessarily because you want to be a teacher on TakeLessons. Maybe you're just looking for a simple, reliable way to earn money from the comfort of your own home. If that's the case, what I recommend is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training that'll detail a business model you could do 100% from the comfort of your own home. There's lots of leverage and automation in place because you're using different tools and software, so you don't have to be there all the time necessarily. The startup costs are very low, between $100 $150 a month. The profit margins are very high, 40 to 70%. And it's a very simple, beginner-friendly business model. You don't need any special skills or credentials to get started. If you do have some sort of area of expertise, that would definitely help, but it's not a requirement to get started. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this review of TakeLessons. If you'd like my free training, definitely check out that link below. Hope to see you on the other side, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.